sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got the Dolphins' sure-handed wide receiver. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Dolphins and the Falcons, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you, and we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
He's got room to run right at the start, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Pitts is the man in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Atlanta.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. To the right. That's Pitts. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. He is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 9 for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Holding offense. Still 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. Mustang 19.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Miami.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Robinson. Whoa.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So it's fourth down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Miami. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll look to throw again. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Throwing right, it's taken in.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's going to air this one out. And he will score! Touchdown, Miami!
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it's the Buccaneers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. The Buccaneers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. The Chiefs seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Slot man in motion right. To the air now on 1st and 10. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback, and don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant, and this defense...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Falcons offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. They get 18 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. Another run here for Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the right. That's Pitts. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster?
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try to run. And he will have a Dolphins first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll stay on the ground, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Go.
Right back to him on first down. Not much to work with there. He'll get down to about the 22. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Come 19. Come 19. Come on. Set 19. Pioneer. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle them short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Here's 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19. Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Dolphins have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Let's go.
That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. Whoa! And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. That one on target to Watson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. So a